Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. So the Ethereum 2.0 deposit contract release has been kicked out until November, so there is another delay in the Ethereum 2.0 rollout. Potential delay. I think there's still a good possibility that it actually does launch in November, but it could actually be delayed closer to the end of the year. So what we have is the Ethereum 2.0 deposit contract is a few weeks away at least, according to Ethereum Foundation researcher Danny Ryan. Speaking Thursday on the Bankless podcast, Ryan said the deposit contract won't go live until it receives a thumbs up on an audit of a critical crypto library, BLST, performed by Cryptography Audit Group NCC Group. The library is critical to creating keys, signing messages, critical in early phases that if you use this library, they need to be secure. If you use it to generate your wallets, it needs to have good randomness. Also, we know that the Ethereum testnet has had a couple of problems, so obviously they want the thumbs up, they want it to be secure. And even if you're assigning your deposits which have a signature associated, it needs to be correct, Ryan said. Given that how critical this library is, and given that if there is a fundamental error in this library, we would screw someone up in terms of Genesis deposits. That is the blocker, he said. So they obviously want all the audits to go through, all the AOKs to actually go through. The Ethereum 2.0 core researchers are now expecting the deposit contract, a one-way Ethereum smart contract that holds staked Ether necessary for securing the new proof-of-stake POS network, to be released in early to mid-November, pending the audit's findings. If it's actually released in mid-November, not really sure if the 2.0 beacon chain will actually be deployed in November. That's probably more likely to be December. If it's released in early November, I would think that the beacon chain is still good to go live by late November. Ryan said researchers are still eyeing 2020 for the Genesis block of the beacon chain. I still think it will happen in 2020. Probably it's looking more like December now, but maybe you can still get it in November. Like a half month or a month delay isn't really gonna mean much because Ethereum's already had so many delays. So people are just kind of expecting it by the end of the year. As long as you get it out in an adequate amount of time, I think it's fine. I think they should have probably pushed the beacon chain back a little bit because how little time they actually had on the testnet, and the testnet didn't really run without any major problems. It had two major problems going in, and I think they should have a little bit more time. But I think they do feel the pressure from other blockchains to actually get the testnet out. Get the mainnet out and have at least the appearance that they're close to solving the problems. They're really not, because you still need phase 2, which is a couple of years away to actually solve all the scaling problems, but at least this will actually get people staking Ethereum. Now, this could lead to a price pump, but I do think Ethereum's price has actually been pumped a month or two ago, honestly. Ethereum's price definitely has been pumped a month or two ago, and I'm not really sure how much this will actually pump. However, if people start staking Ethereum, it will lock up coins. But as we've seen for Cardano, the locking up of coins doesn't necessarily mean a price increase, and we've seen it for other mainnets too. Even though 50% or more of the coins are actually locked, does not necessarily mean a price increase for the coin itself. So I think there might be some hype pushing it up, but I do think a lot of the pump actually did happen back in September or August. But we do want Ethereum to roll out because that's at least the first step to solving some of these scaling problems, but it might be delayed for half a month or a month. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think, like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.